Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I'm just chatting with you guys today, just taking it easy. I have a live stream later on my main channel, but I decided to go ahead and do this because we still have hours to finish. To try to make up here. For whatever reason, my hours aren't matching from what YouTube is showing versus what my analytics are showing. It's showing that I'm way behind on hours. It's still showing that we're about 400 hours away from hitting the goal. So I'm going to continue to try to do some of these live streams. Probably go for a couple hours today. And then we have a live stream later on my main channel. I will be live with Aircraft Sparky. He'll be joining me tonight as a guest. We'll be talking a little bit about the Alec Baldwin stuff. We can talk a little bit about that today here on this channel as well. I mean, it's entertainment related, so it's not too political. I won't get too dinged by Sharon for doing that. So, but here working, I was working in the office. I got a couple more strips of light put in on the walls behind me. I don't know if you guys could tell. I went ahead and threw a couple extra lights to kind of even it out. I didn't like the way it was looking because it was uneven to me because we had the lights down the center, but I didn't have anything on the outside kind of encapsulating the entire area there. So I went ahead and did that, got that, and then I did some stuff over here on the side where you can't see at the moment, but maybe you will eventually. Hey, Matt says, awesome, ScrewTube gave me a notification. Nice. Nice. I actually got one on my phone as well. I have it playing over here to try to get those extra hours. So whatever you guys want to talk about, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to leave it as an open session. We can talk about just about anything you want. And I will do my best to answer questions or talk about topics, whatever you guys want to do. So I'm going to leave it up to you guys. Viewer choice. How about that? Viewer's choice. You guys get to say hello. Hello, Brian Shepard. It's good to see you today. Hey, welcome. Glad you're coming on in here. He said, Doctor. Yes, Dr. Field General Frank. I didn't put that on there. It's just regular Frank right now. Hey, Lala. It's good to see Lala. Matt says, tech question. I've got my setting cranked and the resolution is probably 240. Yeah, that's what it looks like on my end as well. And it's probably because of my internet connection at the moment. So I'm sure and which is weird because I'm like the only one here in the facility. So I don't know why the internet's struggling here with this, but it is for whatever reason. So see if I can fix it on my end, but it's definitely on my end. It's not on your end, Matt. So it will hopefully clean up here in a few minutes. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time for this for whatever reason. Some days it's like fantastic. I mean, I have a phenomenal Wi-Fi connection, and some other times I just don't have anything. Lala says, hi, Frank and Sharon. Well, Sharon isn't here. She's still at work. She has to work till, she probably won't be home till like 8:30 tonight. So, but she is off tomorrow, so she's excited about that. We have Halloween Horror Nights we have coming up, and more than likely, we're going to take you guys with us on the Halloween Horror Nights. So hopefully you guys are ready for a little bit of a scare heading over there. They got the Beetlejuice attraction, and they got the Texas Chainsaw Massacre attraction, and they got a few others. I'm not sure of the other ones. I haven't looked into it. But this will be the first one we'll be going to since, like, for me, this is the first one I'm going to since 98, I believe. 98 was the last time I went to a Halloween Horror Night. So Matt says, yeah, better speed and quality, better this way. Very good. Thanks. Yeah, no problem. Looks like it's starting to clean up. I'm looking at it over here on my end. It looks like it's cleaning up pretty well. So, but yeah, so we're doing the Halloween Horror Nights on Tuesday. So I won't be having a normal live stream on Tuesday night. I was supposed to actually be joining, what's his name? America Floats, Tom from America Floats. I was supposed to be joining him. However, just schedule conflictions. I'm not able to do it because taking Sharon to go Halloween Horror Nights with Gabby and Pedro. So we are going to check it out. Matt says 480 DPI now. All right. Hey, Cheryl, it's good to see you. Hello, Frank and fellow Salty Army reporting for duty. Dr. Field General Frank. Yes. So I'm excited to go and do the Halloween Horror Nights. Haven't done that, like I said, since 98. So what's that, 20 plus years since I've actually, the last one I attended, and I hardly remember it either. It's been so long, I can barely remember it. And, but we're excited to go. I know Sharon's excited to be scared, I guess. But this year, last year they didn't have the Halloween Horror Nights. I guess they canceled it because of COVID and everything. But this year they're having it. But it's not. I don't think it's going to be the same because some of the scarers, like in the haunted houses, I guess, from what I've been told, they have to be behind glass. So it's not going to be the same experience. I'm sure it's going to be still scary enough for Sharon. So we'll see. We'll see. Hey, John. Hey, Frank from Vermont. Hello, hello. It's good to see you, John. Lala says, my internet has been acting weird for 2 months now. I don't know because I've got it paid almost a year in advance. I know everything is connected correctly. Yeah, I know. That's really weird. The internet's so finicky. It's, we used to stream at home, or I used to stream at home all the time. And it's just, it got so bad where it was tough to stream. And that was one of the motivating factors for me to relocate where I conducted videos for the channel to where I am currently because of the internet connection. So this tends to be a better internet connection than I had been having. So excited about that. Hello, Deanna. It's good to see you. Says hello, Frank and everyone. So yeah, so if you're just joining me, just coming in, it looks like we got 7 people in here. If you're just joining me, we are just chillaxing, just chilling out, just chatting. I don't have a whole lot to do. I should probably be working on videos for my other channel. But we are so close to getting to that 4,000 over here on this channel. I felt like I needed to go ahead and kind of concentrate some efforts over here on this channel as well. So I decided to go ahead and do a live stream today, an actual live stream, not just a stream where we kind of replayed some stuff, an actual stream where we're connecting as viewer and content creator. So that's what I truly wanted to do. So yeah, total transparency today. If you guys want to ask any kind of questions, and if we just don't get too political, I guess it should be fine. So whatever you guys want to talk about, I don't mind. Don't mind whatsoever. As I was telling people as they were coming in, talking about the extra lights I put behind me here because of the, I don't know, my OCD was kicking in. We had the ones that were in the center here, right behind me, and I felt they were unbalanced. So I went ahead and got 2 more strips to kind of make it more balanced, and that's what I did for the channel. I don't know if you guys got a chance to check it out, but over on the main channel, I did put out a prayer devotion this morning, or just a Bible devotion. So I'll try to do that every weekend over on the main channel. Put out those devotions, so that way you guys at least have, maybe not. It's not technically a prayer meeting, but it is a devotion where you can follow along with a text, and we can. Well, you can hear me talk about it because I'm not actually on live doing it. But if you guys got a chance to look at it, let me know what you guys think. John says, I just wanted to say thank you for having the prayer meeting. Please pray for my mom, Frank. Yeah, absolutely, John. I do have my notebook here. I wasn't planning on taking down a request today, but I'll go ahead and put down a request for you, John. Especially, we don't have a whole lot in the chat right now going on, so it's easy for me to look at it. Prayers for your mom. There you go. Yeah, we'll definitely pray over for your mom as well. Lala said, I thought you did a prayer meeting, but it was Fridays. Well, the one that played this morning was from last week. It was a Tuesday Bible devotion. It was I think we were in 1 Timothy chapter 2 verses 1 through 8, if I recall correctly. And that was the devotion that I used for today. But I did use Stephen's hymn at the that we used on Friday. I did use that in that video that I put out today. So Deanna says he does prayers every morning. Oh yeah, well, Monday through Friday we do the prayer stuff. We do the prayer meetings on Monday through Friday. So if you're ever looking to catch it live, we do it Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern time on both channels. So if for whatever reason you get notification for one or not the other, at least there's a double chance of you getting a notification when it does go live. So we do those on Monday through Fridays. And I just confirmed with Stephen, and Stephen's going to be a regular for us every Friday morning. to end the week, going into the weekend. He is going to provide doing hymns for us on Fridays, on Friday's prayer meeting. So starting, moving forward, Fridays will be where Stephen comes in and he does the prayer, does the meetings, or excuse me, not does the meetings, but he does the music for the meetings on Friday. So just so you guys know, that's something that Stephen and I have been working on together to try to solidify, but it'll be every Friday. He'll be on at the very beginning. And then before we go into the Bible devotion, he'll play his 2 hymns, and then he'll be there for the reading. And then he'll, make his way off because he'll have to prepare for his stream. So just a heads up for that. Hello, Salty Pureblood. It's good to see you. Hi, everyone. Happy Saturday. Yes. Deanna says, you know what? I absolutely love your channels. Well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Cheryl says, oh, that's why I clicked on it and thought it was Friday's show. I heard Stephen and went in my way. Oops. That's okay, Cheryl. Yeah, no, it was, I just used Stephen's music to that beginning as an intro for the thing. And that's something that I'll start doing here every day. Stephen's actually working on some hymns that he's going to send me. I'm actually going to have that play before we enter into a prayer meeting Monday through Friday. So that will be one more extra layer of stuff that we'll be doing. So just a heads up there. Hey, Pamela. Hey, welcome. No sound. You might have to refresh. So just hit that refresh button, F9, refresh it. Salty Purebloods, how are we on hours? Yeah, I was talking about that at the very beginning, Salty Pureblood. The hours, it's either YouTube is way behind on calculating where the hours should be, because the analytics show that we're at 4,200 hours, I believe. Let me double check over here. I can look over here real quick. The analytics show, watch time, we are lifetime. We are at 4,300 hours. It shows on here for the analytics. But when I head over to the monetization portion of it, it shows that we're at 3,500, showing that we're 500 hours short. So I'm not sure if it's lagging behind a couple days or not. So we won't know whether or not we've hit that until we either hit 4,000 by forcefully making more live streams to hit 4,000, or it's truly going to catch up with it in the next 2 days. Hey, Remy Max, good evening. Yeah, early evening. It's good to see you. Matt says, Deanna, was it last weekend? I'm right, night shift. So when they ran it after midnight, it was in the middle of the day for me, school, PTSD. Lala says, I love the prayer meetings. I've been in a better place since I started praying in the morning with Franks and y'all. Well, that's great, Lala. It's awesome to hear that. I absolutely love hearing, the praise reports that we get when people have asked for prayers, and then they come back and say, update us on, things that have taken place, because it shows us how God is working through our prayer meetings. So it's definitely a blessing at least for me to hear that when we get to hear the praise reports from all the prayer requests. I remember it was Ian. It was like on the first prayer meeting we had when we started the prayer meetings back up 2 weeks ago. The very first one he was in there, a gentleman named Ian, he was talking about his drug addiction that he was overcoming, and he was asking for prayers to help for him to continue to stay clean. And then he updated us a couple days later, letting us know that he got into a group at a church to help mentor and stuff like that. So, stuff like that. When I hear the praise reports, oh man, my heart jumps with joy, because I know our prayers are being heard and they're being answered, and that's just that just makes me so happy. Makes me so happy. Cheryl Hapsite says, this is going backwards from the other day. They're probably fudging with the numbers. YouTube has become such a pain for all of you podcasters. Yeah, definitely. Mostly Peaceful Conservative says, how many chickens do you have and how are they doing? Let's see. I think we currently have 14 chickens, 12 hens, and 2 roosters. And they're not really producing eggs at the moment right now. For whatever reason, maybe it's the weather change, seasonal change. We're not entirely sure, so we're going to try a couple things this weekend, try to move them around to maybe help spur some of the egg productions, but they've been lacking in the egg production area. They've been a bunch of freeloaders lately, but they're doing well. They're growing. They're healthy. They just have decided that maybe they're on strike. Maybe they just don't want to give me any eggs. I'm not sure. Hey, Dave Simmons, it's good to see you, my friend. It's good to see you. Thank you for coming on in. Yeah, fantastic. As you guys are sliding in on here. So if I'm looking off to the side, it's just because I'm looking over to my phone just to make sure I'm not missing any phone calls or things, because I wasn't planning on being here today, but here we are. So I do have a live stream later on tonight on the main channel, and Aircraft Sparky will be the guest with me over there. So I'm excited about having him over there. Matt says, definitely seasonal environmental. I worked with a few people that have chickens, and definitely the cycle and are a bit Monday, generally predictable. And you probably already know that. Yeah, chickens. Yeah, for real. Yeah. So, and that's what we're kind of chalking it up to. We're just chalking it up to being seasonal, weather change in the cycle of the seasons. So we'll see with that. Yeah, weather changes also stumped our ducks from laying. Yeah, I can't find 3 of my ducks. We have 4 ducks, 3 female ducks, and one drake. I think they're called drakes, right? The male ducks. Anyway, the only one we have is our white duck, the male duck, and that's the only one I've seen. I have not seen the other ducks. I haven't seen the other 3 female ducks. I'm hoping they haven't got eaten. The only other thing I'm thinking is that maybe they have ducklings and they're not bringing them out from where they are. So those are the only 2 things I can think of right now of our ducks that we have. Let's be frank says, as the days get shorter, the chickens will lay less. Oh, okay. Thank you, Dave. That makes sense, actually. Yeah. Hey, Remy says, I actually got a notification this time. Yeah, awesome, Remy. I'm glad that you're here. And Remy, I have not had anybody reach out to me about, the things that we talk about. So as soon as we do, I'll let you know. Salty Pureblood. Hey, says, oh no, come home, ducks. Yeah. These ducks, for whatever reason, were never laying eggs. So I don't know whether or not they did lay eggs, and maybe they just kept them away from the rest of the animals. So that's a possibility. I may have to head out into that area where they kind of hang out, or where they used to hang out, to see whether or not they're still back there or not. So we'll see. So we'll see about that. So anyway, we're just doing a relaxed chat stream. So if you guys want to just chat and ask me stuff and talk to me about whatever, we can definitely do that, because that's what I had started the stream for today. So we got Dave says, in poultry farms they use lights in the coops to fool them into thinking the days are longer. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, we went. We did. What did we do today? We played golf today, and it was a good time. Me and Frank David went out. We met a couple friends of mine, and we were able to get a good golf game in. We didn't play the full 18. We played 16 holes today, and we were wiped out by the 16th hole. And Frank David was like, ready to go. I was like, yeah, we can go. We did 16 holes today. We played the first time, was pretty competitive because we had the other gentlemen that were playing with us, so it made it a little bit more competitive, and that was good. But the rest of the back 9, we had lunch, and then we played the back 9, and we just kind of took it easy, and we weren't really taking it as serious as we were taking it the first front 9. Yeah. Male drake, female hen. All right. Well, thank you, Remy. Anyone in the chat raise rabbits? Yeah, I don't raise any rabbits, so I don't know too much about rabbits. I've seen rabbits around. Deanna says, sure wish I could golf again. Yeah, golf is, Frank David and I have a great time golfing. We do a, let's see, Tactical Farmer's here. Just giving him a little wave over there. Yeah, we got rabbits that are in around the fields where we are, and we see them, but we don't ever try to catch them. But yeah, golf's definitely something we love playing together. We could play that almost every day if we wanted to, but it costs money and it's far away. It's about 45 minutes to the golf course we go play at. So 45 minutes is time consuming. So because you're going to take up. Remy Max says, "Yay, Tactical Farmer!" Yeah, he's stopped by, so he's just doing some stuff back there. Salty Pureblood says a male chicken is a drake. That is, then what is a rooster? Yeah, very true. Very true. Yes. Thought the male roosters and the male chickens were roosters. Oh, goodness. Are we going to have to look it up on the, are we going to DuckDuckGo it? Oh, goodness. Funny stuff. So, yeah, I was busy trying to work and get a couple stories prepared. There was, political stuff put together for tonight's show. Definitely have Aircraft coming on. He's going to join me tonight. And so that'll be fun. Remy says, ducks. Oh, I looked away for a second. So let's take a look here. Yeah, so yeah, we're sitting, as far as YouTube is concerned with this, here we are roughly 500 hours away. But I don't believe that's correct. I think we are much better right now than that. But until the official number updates, I can't tell you. So we definitely have we have increased the number of people that have been watching. We've gained some subs as well. I think that's just from the live streams playing. I got scared this morning because of the live stream that was going on. I had to shut it off because I didn't know where it was in the playlist, and I didn't want it to skip to a Fox News video or whatever, and then we get a strike on the channel. So I quickly jumped up this morning out of bed about 8 a.m. and I'm like, I gotta shut the stream off. But it did go for 18 hours. So Salty Pureblood said I had the stream running from 7 p.m. to 5 a.m. LOL. Yeah. I had on my phone. I had that mine running for a while as well. So definitely had that going on. So let's see what else we have here. Let's see here. Put this on. Do chickens lay less? Okay. Looks like here it says, why do chickens stop laying in the winter? It says, if you're raising chickens and want them to grow happy and healthy and provide good quality eggs, offering them the best laying eggs in the winter. One of the things that might worry you is the fact that hens often stop laying eggs in the winter, especially if you're not experienced with chicken. We have good news. This is rarely an issue and rather normal behavior. We are going to explain why. We have chickens' reproductive cycles. Yeah, there's this one video I was watching on YouTube, and he raises chickens and stuff like that. And the winter is snow everywhere, and he has chickens running all over the place. It's pretty interesting. It's definitely pretty interesting. Matt says Aircraft Sparky might get some off-topic Aircraft question or the comments on Aircraft. Yeah, for real. Mostly Peaceful says may need to keep track of the rabbits and the storage shortages. Keep going. Matt says exactly anybody that has a spare device can keep it running doing so. I did yesterday, and I think I did the day before to help boost the numbers. Yeah. I had the stream running overnight as well. Yeah, I did as well. I had my phone going last night on that. So that was good. And so really the only things we have upcoming for this channel particularly, we have more chicken videos that I think we're going to work on, but we have the Halloween Horror Nights, which is upcoming on Tuesday. That will be a video that we will probably post on Wednesday if Sharon works toward getting that ready and having it ready for Wednesday. I think we'll go live. We'll try to go live from inside Halloween Horror Nights. I don't know if we're going to be able to, just because of the fact that they have a lot of copyrighted music and stuff that plays in the background, so it might be a little difficult to do so. But we'll see what we can do as far as that goes. But that will be fun on Tuesday. We're taking Gabby, and we're taking obviously her. We're taking her boyfriend with us, and we're going to have a fun time. So that will be fun. Rebby Max says, my new favorite saying is, I will not apologize for my political views, or if they offend you. The future of the country is more important than your feelings. Yeah, that's fantastic point there, Rebby Max. Mostly peaceful conservative says, remember to change your device. Mine ran out of juice. Yes. Yeah. Charge your device, not change your device. Yeah. Mine actually almost ran out of juice. I woke up this morning and it was sitting at about 18%. So I was like, because Frank David wanted to go golf early this morning. So we got up and we got to the golf course by 10 this morning. And we had a good time. So I think I need to turn that fan over to me because it's a bit warm in here still. Oh, wow. So what else you guys got on your mind for today? Hey, Grant, it's good to see you, my friend. What else you guys got? Any other questions you guys want to ask me or talk about topics? You guys got any topics you guys want to talk about? And we'll go ahead and dive into topics. And we'll do our best. Did anybody keep up? Anybody have thoughts on the Gabby Petito case? Did you guys y'all ever get out to a Lightning game? Salty Pureblood, it's been ages since I've been to a Lightning game. Probably 2014 was the last Lightning game I attended, was back in 2014. But before that, before we moved up toward northern Florida, we would go probably about 5-6 times a year. We would go to a Lightning game. Lala says, I have flour stored when I went to make Indian fry bread this morning and found a black bug in it. So I had to throw it out. Now I have to clean out my cabinets before I buy any more food. Ooh, Lala, that stinks. Grant says Crowder, like Steven Crowder, or like Crowder from the Christian music. Not sure. That's just a Rebby Max says, what are the topics for tonight? We're going to dive into the Alec Baldwin story. We're going to kind of dissect that a little bit. And we're also going to go ahead and talk about a few other stories pertaining to the supply chain issues and, of course, the administration's response to all of that. And then Biden's absolutely town hall that was a meltdown that liberals or the leftists and Democrats said that he did an amazing job out there. Yeah, we remember him holding his fist like this. So we'll do that. Oh, Sharon jumped on real quick. She says, love me some David Crowder. I couldn't think of his first name, Sharon. Thank you, Sharon. David Crowder. Remember to seal or store your food properly and stock up. Yes, Lala. Sleeper says, I am glad I'm not the only one that has a spell check problem. Sleeper. Hi, Remy. Hi, Sharon. Hey, Pork Lamps. Good to see you. So yeah, did anybody keep up with the about to give report and at work and come home? Yay, coming home. Well, I'm not home, so. Cheryl says, most peaceful said, yeah, freeze your flour, then store it in plastic or glass containers. Gallon Ziploc bags work. Okay. All right. Yeah, did anybody keep up with like the Bobby Patino, the Gabby Patino case? Did anybody was anybody following that? I followed it a little bit. Don't know if any of you guys were following it or not, or had you guys had thoughts about it as far as how it ended up, how it all kind of ended. So see. I'll wait for the comments, see what we have in here. Lala says, I thought it was Steven Crowder. So, see here as we. Hey, Ratfink says, hey, Frank, does the LGBT mean let's go Brandon time? That's funny. That's funny, Ratfink. Pork Lamb says, yeah, I was following it for a bit. They found his remains. Yeah, they did find his remains, Pork Lamp. They found it in the national park here in Florida, I guess not too far from where he lives. So I know there's some theories of people that were flying out there. So maybe we could explore some of those here in a little bit. Let's go. Brandon Train says salty pure blood. Remy Max, very clever. Alien testosterone. Hello. He said he killed her, then couldn't live with it, so he ended himself. I think I lean toward that. Alien testosterone. I kind of lean toward that. He took his own life there in the swamp, and then the creatures of the swamp kind of devoured him and left the remains there. What they found. Porklamp says his parents are going to be charged for obstruction of justice potentially, as the park where he was at was about to open. The parents told the police to search again. Yeah, they found his bones. Then they immediately found the evidence and his body. Yeah, I thought that was all kind of strange, Porklamp. So Porklamp says, so the parents knew where he was and let the police run in circles. Yeah, so that's interesting. I'm curious to see how that's going to play out. Do you believe, you said they could potentially be charged for obstruction if they can prove they obstructed as far as not helping with the search or pointing him in the right direction. I'm thinking maybe, see you later, babe. I'm thinking maybe if they would be held liable civilly, like there'll be a civil suit from Gabby's parents into the Brian Laundrie's family. So it will be interesting to see. But what I didn't understand, Porklamp, is why the police didn't keep a tab on him if he was a so-called person of interest. I mean, technically, he's not a suspect, but if you're a police officer or you're working with the police, I mean, wouldn't you imagine they would maybe just keep an eye on his movements, not necessarily harassing him, but just keeping an eye on his movements to make sure he didn't slip, away. That would be my guess. Wouldn't that be a thing? Wouldn't the police have some role in the way it was handled? Porklamp says, so the parents knew where he was and let the police run in circles. Matt says, I think the system is against and back and forth abuse between men and women. Public opinion favors women. Yes. Receipts of her abusing him. They found other bodies looking for him. Yeah, they did. There was other cases that were able to be resolved because of this search for Brian. So, I'm curious to see where all this will lay out. Alien says they knew where he was until they found her. They couldn't do anything. Yeah, no, I understand that they couldn't do anything, but is keeping an officer kind of in the area not necessarily harassment, right? Porklamp says, I think they did that after a bit, but then he had disappeared. Okay. Matt says there's a lot we don't know. People pretend to know in favor of the woman. Abuse clearly goes both ways. No matter what, he would not get a fair trial. So let the alligators eat him. Yeah. I thought for sure, Matt, that he definitely wasn't going to get a fair shake. Most men don't, especially in some of those types of cases. Not saying that the majority of aggressors aren't men, but there are some cases where the aggressors are women. And the abuse could be more than just physical abuse. It could be mental abuse as well. And, society doesn't look at it that way. And, everyone has a breaking point, not excusing anything for people to create violence or anything like that. But there is a breaking point for everybody. And depending on that individual, it could be set off by any numerous different things. So, yeah, definitely. Most Peaceful says they identified him by dental records. I wonder if one of his parents was a dentist. Huh. I don't know. That's something interesting to look into. Pork Lamb says, yeah, another 5 bodies were found. Yeah, the other 5 bodies were found. Cheryl, thanks. I'm going to have to clean up my cabinets out now before I shop. Peaceful says, I didn't know about the other bodies. Yeah. They had found some other bodies during the search. I believe it was 9. Did somebody say 9? I think somebody had said 9 earlier, that they found like 9 additional bodies. They found his bones. Who said that? I thought somebody said they had found 9 of them. Maybe I just so you know he was a Satanist. No, I didn't know that. I didn't know that, Alien Testosterone. I didn't see that as far as in any of the articles I read, at least. Matt says, yep, Officer Tatum gave his perspective comment. He said he arrested several women in a couple abuse cases where she was the aggressor, mostly lying and projecting. Yeah. Remy Max said, criminal minds, the stressor sets one off. Yeah, whatever that stressor is, everybody is, when they're pushed to a breaking point, has that stressor, something that just makes them snap, and it sets it all off. And it's definitely a domino effect from that point forward. Salty says, I had barely paid attention to the case. To me, it feels like the constant coverage was all just to take the heat off of the regime. Yeah, I agree, Salty Purebloods. I do believe it was a way to distract from the bigger picture. I believe it was Afghanistan that was going on at the time when that story was starting to really be pushed into the mainstream media. Lala says, it definitely takes 2 people to mess up a relationship. Yes, it does. Yeah. Hey, Dr. Insomnia, live, not a 4K rerun. No, it's not a rerun, Dr. Insomnia. It is a true live stream with me. I am here live right now. We're talking about the Brian Landry and Gabby Petito case right now. Just kind of talking a little bit about it. Sam Sass says, hey, Frank, grow that mullet, but you're looking good, man. Hey, thank you. Salty Pureblood says, yeah, hey, Doc, we're live. Yes, Doctor, we are here right now. Alien Testosterone says his art, tweets, and writings and symbolism is their downfall. Yeah, very true. Doctor says, all right, let me dust off my wrench. Yeah, I think we got a pretty good group of people in here right now, Doctor. You may not need to use that wrench too much right now. Never know, though. You never know. We may always get those outliers of people coming in and wanting to cause some havoc in the chat there. But yeah, definitely. Hey, Patrick Pearson, man, thank you. He says share. Yeah, I shared it over on my main channel, and for whatever reason, I'm not sure what is going on over on the main channel. My reach has been very poor lately over there. I don't know if YouTube has closed up the ability for me able to get content out over there again, but definitely the reach has been very, very slim over there the last few days. So very interesting to see what's going to take place tonight when I do my live stream. I'm going to see whether or not we have more than 150 people come on. So Dr. Insomnia says, commie trolls are my specialty. Yeah, trolls be gone. Absolutely. Speaking of Afghanistan, we have 13,000 refugees here in Wisconsin. Wow, that's huge. That's a huge number of refugees, Remy Max. Are they still all on the military bases, or have they started relocating them throughout Wisconsin? Do you know? Patrick said, yeah, it's throttled down on people's content all the time. Yeah, that's strange. Jana Lynn says, I enjoy your channel. Keep up your great work. Hey, appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, Remy, let me know whether or not that if you are aware if they're still on the military bases in Wisconsin, or have they relocated them throughout the state. Definitely. But yeah, we've been talking about the Brian Landry and the Gabby Petito case. If anybody wanted to chime in on that, definitely want to talk about that. Relocating them into Sparta, Wisconsin. Okay, not sure where Sparta, Wisconsin is. Let's take a look. Sparta, Wisconsin. Let's see here. Let's take a look at this, see where they are being relocated to. I pulled it up on maps. So this is Sparta, Wisconsin. Sparta is a city in a county set in Monroe County, Wisconsin, United States, along with the La Crosses River. The population was 9,522 at the 2010 census. Okay. So their population, current population, estimate population right now is 9,832 people there, Remy. So if I wonder how many of those 13,000 people they're going to be shipping into that area, because right now there's currently under 10,000 people that live there. Patrick says we have a real insurrection happening there, new voter base or new military, whichever is going to destroy our way of living, more leeches on the tax dollars. Sam says, I'm typing that, but did I get censored? Cheryl says, did you know they now have an active militia in Texas to help with the war? I didn't know that. Send me the link. Yeah, absolutely. Lala says, Remy, did you see Wichman is running for governor in 2022? Sam says, Sparta is something town. Alex Jones is right. Salty. So Sparta, Wisconsin will be a majority Afghan community. Yeah, Sparta is a tiny town. Do you know whether or not, Remy, do you know whether or not they are shipping all 13,000 to that community? Because if so, the community there has now just become the minority in that community. Frank, I will email you the articles. Okay, yeah, email me the articles. I'll go ahead and pull it up and we can take a look at it. But yeah, this is the map for Sparta right here, and of course I just read you guys off a couple of the little facts on it, on this here. So yeah, definitely, yeah, that's Sparta. It's a small town, that's for sure. They have a McDonald's, an Arby's, a Quick Trip, Sparta Steakhouse, a Walmart, Franklin Coffee House, Family Inn. Yeah, don't have a whole lot going on in that town. So, yeah, Salty Beer Blow is curious about. Yeah, send me an email. I'll go ahead and take a look at it. But, yeah, that definitely kind of an idea of where it is in Wisconsin. So, let me bring the map out some. All right, so there it is in Wisconsin. That is Rochester's around it. Madison is south. Green Bay is to the east. So, yeah. Interesting. Yeah, they're putting them right in the center. Okay. Let me open up that email and take a look. Okay. Where's that article? It took me here, but I don't see it. Maybe it just gave me that. Okay. Okay, so let's take a look at this real quick. A block. All right. I know this isn't our freedom stream, but it definitely begs to look at, right? You guys want to look at this? We'll look at it if you guys want to. If not, then it's not a big deal. We don't have to. Let's go ahead and look at it. All right. So it says here, Afghanistan grows in Wisconsin. Biden didn't withdraw from Afghanistan. He brought Afghanistan to America. Daniel Greenfield, a Shillman journalism fellow at the Freedom Center, is an investigative journalist and writer focused on the radical left and Islamic terrorism. The skies over Sparta have never been as busy as when the Biden administration decided to dispatch 13,000 Afghans, including at least one pedo, to Wisconsin. Sparta, a small town of less than 10,000 souls, whose claim to fame is the bicycling capital of America, could only watch as a population of Afghanistan's outnumber its. So, yeah, they imported all 13,000 there. This administration has now purposely uh, gave them an entire new wow, that's huge. I did not know about this. That they truly replaced the entire town with making Afghanistan. That is crazy. That is crazy. Hey, Linda, it's good to see you. Wow. That is huge. That is huge. Well, yeah, Dearborn is bad. Somebody said, mostly peaceful said, that is huge. Having that in Wisconsin like that. Wisconsin is already one of those states that is very, very slim when it comes to voting. Right? That's does that have a Republican governor right now and a mostly Republican legislature? Remy, read the part about the toilets. Okay. So Afghans were confused and upset by the hygiene practices. A Wall Street Journal article described every toilet on the base was Western style with a seat and toilet paper. But a number of Afghans are accustomed to restrooms that allow them to squat so they don't have to physically touch the toilet. It led to some cases of Afghans relieving themselves outside. The problem, the problems began with the toilets. There were facing issues with rice, the abuse of young boys, and Afghans simply leave their own despite promises of taxpayer things here. So let's see here. While great takers by the Muslim community to keep their clothes clean so they are not impure during prayers, bathrooms can be left in a horrifying state because they're already unclean. Wow. Muslim tradition teaches that toilets are possessed by demons, and as a result, followers of the religion may be reluctant to make contact with them because they are taught that Satan plays with the backsides of the sons of Adam. Islamic teachings encourages squat toilets to forbid men to urinate standing up because Muhammad only used to sit down. Okay. Wow. So at the Kindar Air Base, the toilets were segregated because the officer noticed they were used as porta potties in this, and they stand on the seats and cause quite a mess. Wow. Wow. This is huge. That is huge. Thank you for the find, Remy. I'll probably go into a little bit more depth on this in the on the Freedom Stream later tonight. So thank you for the article. Yeah, definitely look into it. Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. Wow. They basically replaced the entire population of that Wisconsin town in Sparta. Wow. Wow. So wow. That's huge. Okay. Wow, that it's also nasty. Yeah. Yeah, it's an invasion of America. Wow. Salty says, see, the potato case is a great distraction from the stuff like, I never heard about these 13,000 people. Yeah, very true. Very true. Never heard about it. I didn't hear a word about this or an article. Thank you, Remy Max, for sharing that with me. Yeah. Please no F bombs, please. F makes the point. Alien Testosterone says, we just see it now, but yeah, they've been doing it. Wow. That's some. Yeah, relocate them to Scranton after 2022. How about we just relocate them back to Afghanistan? And maybe we can go ahead and swap out the 13,000 the thousands of Americans that are still trapped in Afghanistan. Maybe we could trade them 13,000. We still have thousands of Americans trapped in Afghanistan right now. It's crazy. It's crazy. Wichman is running for Wisconsin governor. I heard about it, but I thought they were on a base in Wisconsin. Yeah. Wichman. Wichman. Okay. So here, this is what we have. We have Jonathan Wickman or Wichman running for governor of Wisconsin. Take a look at this guy. Oh, he's a young guy. I'm going to share this real quick with you guys. Pull this up. All right. This is Jonathan Wichman. Wichman for Wisconsin governor. Jonathan Wichman, Republican candidate for Wisconsin governor, protecting our freedom and fighting for prosperity. He looks like a young guy. We, the people of Wisconsin, must stand up for our rights, beliefs, and the future. So my mission for Wisconsin, we, the people, will achieve more than any single person could ever do alone. Let's stand together. Let's see here. Anything about, he wants to balance the budget, secure economics in Wisconsin food independence, grow business opportunities for rural Wisconsin, encourage and support small business. He's pro-life, pro-Second Amendment with concealed carry weapon holder, proud member of the USCCA. I do support constitutional carry, shrink the size of government, trim the fat, and return the wealth back to the people, enable the working middle class to build more savings, empower the wealth dependent to become independent and working again. I fully support law enforcement and our veterans. I will work on a plan to make the Veterans Affairs system better and to ensure no veteran is forgotten or homeless. I do not support the mandatory things. I believe everyone has the right to manage their own health. I am pro-cannabis and will work to legalize both for medical and general use. I'm not too big of a fan of that one, but the medical part of it, not for general use, though. That's just my opinion. I support legal immigration. I will always protect our borders and homelessness in our city. I am strong, empathetic to the homeless. I feel that this is a disgrace to humanity to forget about our fellow man, woman, child if they are willing to become productive members of society, choosing to ignore the issues that reflect poorly on all of us. Shut down sex trafficking in Milwaukee. There can never be a blessing from God when we tolerate crimes against children, young people, and adults. I will work hard to eradicate this epidemic, strengthen education and teachers, a focus on entrepreneurship, education, and building businesses to create jobs for the future, elevate salaries for the effective teachers to produce quality students and future business owners, implement my technology called Wisconsin Voice to remove special interests and corporate money from the politics and elections. We must ban critical race theory from our public schools. For the majority part, I agree with a lot of his statements here. This Wichman. So I need to catch up a couple your guys' comments here. Thank you, Linda. Men all pro-life, pro-gun. Yeah, Remy Max. How can you really believe anything a congressperson says? Anyone can put bullet points on a website. Yeah. Well, yeah, no. I agree, Salty Pure Blood. I'm just saying, based off his thing, and I haven't heard anything much about this guy, but based off of just his website, I do agree with his some stances that he has. Pork Lamb says, nice. I was just talking about that. He to be honest, Frank, grass is far less harmful than alcohol. True. Yeah. I'm not. Yeah. No, I understand that. Yeah. What is one thing and another? Frank, thanks for reading his profile. Yeah, no problem. A conservative review, and then your Hortwitz podcast. Listen to episode 978. He looks like a villain, though. He does have a little bit. Yeah. What's up with the shading of the face? That's weird, right? Is that just me? I'm just. Jana says she's sending good vibes from Queens, New York. Wow, you're in Queens, New York. Salty Pureblood, you're right, though. He does look like the photo on this, the profile picture with his face half shadowed. That's just, I don't know if that's a, I don't know. I'm oddly hearing with being conservative. Yeah, I hear that. Yeah, the eyes are a bit sinister, too. Last year, Kamala said, I would not take that thing, and you don't get that thing, you are losing your job, and the military will honorable discharge. You don't get that thing. Yeah, considering I'm from NYC, so yeah, definitely. I'm looking at his picture here. I wonder if I can I? No, I can't increase the size of this, but yeah, I don't know why half his face is shadowed. It gives me a vibe of almost like a Two-Face, right? I'm not saying that he is. It just gives me the vibes of that. Janet says, I want to overanalyze this picture. I don't know. It's just, well, if you're going to put a picture out there for the public, you want to make sure it gives you the imagery of at least that you are gives me the heebie-jeebies. So anyway, the people of Wisconsin are going to have to decide that, but I don't know. I don't know much about him, obviously, just from reading his websites. Hey, I'm Ezekiel. Hello, y'all from Florida. Hey, from Florida as well. Welcome. So that's just really interesting. Did I get something in their email here? So anyway, that's just something that kind of just went off a tablet. Whoever printed out the picture didn't do a good job. No, you're right, Jenna. You're right. They didn't do him a favors by that picture, in my opinion. I'm sure he's probably a great guy, right? I'm just going based off a picture and a website. Frank, like the word of God, all things in the dark will be revealed. Very true. Very true, Linda. Very true. So, what else you guys want to talk about? I got time. We got time to burn. So, what else you guys got on tap? We talked about Wisconsin. We talked about the Afghans being resettled and overtaking a town. That's absolute nuts. Sparta, Wisconsin. We talked about the new governor. That's person that's running for governor. What else you guys want to talk about? We talked about Brian Laundrie and Gabby Petito. So, yeah, no, I'm not. Yeah, we definitely want to know what's inside, but I'm just saying. Let's just hope those bullet points and somewhat truthful statements. Yeah, for real. Dr. Insomnia says, did you reach the 4K hours? Yeah, we were just talking about that when we came on. Here, let me show you what we have here. Analytics. I'll pull it up on the screen so you guys can see. Okay, so okay, so this is what it shows here on YouTube. This is the lifetime of the channel. So the channel started back February 24th was the first day the channel launched. Since then, this says we have 4,300 hours. And it's an estimate, though, it says. It says estimate total hours of viewing time of your content from your audience, 4.3 thousand, okay? But if we come down here to monetization, it says we have 3,489. That's a 600, right? No. 800-hour difference of what the analytics show versus what YouTube is showing. 800 hours difference is what that's showing right now. So that is definitely a huge what am I call it? A huge difference in numbers. So yeah. Yeah, hopefully they will update the darn thing. We got to be at 4,000 by now. Yeah, for real. Weasel Zippers, very good website. Sam Sand says Ron Johnson has been putting the money where his mouth is. Go Wisconsin. Porkland says, did you see the jetpack Biden meme? Powers Ties has a clip on YouTube. It's like 12 seconds, but absolutely hilarious. Potato Brain was on the pseudo town hall with Anderson Cooper. Obviously, Beavis body language completely retarded. Was a display. Marxist media silent about the elephant in the room. Yeah, absolutely. Linda says, have you heard about the possibility of the La Palms volcano may have been a bioweapon? I didn't hear about that, Linda. Cheryl says, watch the video I just sent to you about the border. I should send it to Scott. I'll go ahead and take a look at it. I'm not going to play it on this channel, but I'll take a look at it. Definitely. Linda says, bioweapon, there has been a lot of earthquakes. Yeah, it looks like a lot have been caused by man. Yeah, somebody was telling me about the earthquakes, about all the earthquakes we've been having. Hold on a second. I'm texting Sharon. She's asking if she needs to come pick me up. I said, yes, please. So, yeah, no, I've been hearing about that. Dr. Asami says maybe the update is on the weekdays, not weekends, just like a bank. Oh, maybe, Dr. Asami. Yeah, that's interesting. The town hall was an absolute clown show. That's what I think, Doc. Yeah, let's take a look at some of those memes of Biden's town hall. Let's take a look at it. Biden memes from CNN town hall. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of these memes. They look pretty funny. All right. So these, I think this is one of them where they were talking about here. Here we go. That's the jetpack meme. Oh, goodness. That's jetpack one there. There's the Beavis and Butthead one. Or even the, what is it, Biden? Is it Cornholio or Ricky Bobby? It's more like Halloween candy overdose of Beavis. Oh, goodness. Yes. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, wrong one. Let's see what else we have here. Hold on a second. Sharon's texting. Starving. Not striving. I don't even know I spelled it right. Yeah. Here's another one here. Let's see here. Where's the OK symbol one where he did the the Rock'em Sock'em robots? Oh my goodness. Did anybody see the Rock'em Sock'em robot ones? That's hilarious. Difference between Ricky Bobby and Biden is Biden likes to go slow. Oh, goodness. Let's see here if we can find any more. I was kind of scrolling and see what they had on the internet here. I think that's it. Yeah. Dude, that thing was a train wreck. Oh, Scott Adams did that. Woke up, did my own work of Joe Biden's impersonation. And that was the Beavis one. It's hilarious. Hilarious. I don't know if you guys got to see the new state flag for Florida. Did anybody get to see the new state flag for Florida? No? Anybody? Our new state flag. Don't tread on Florida, baby. Ron DeSantis tweeted that out. That's our new state flag. I think I'm going to go ahead and make that my profile picture. Maybe make that a flag and put it somewhere back here. Oh, Mr. Ron DeSantis is an epic troller. Don't tread on Florida. Yes, Ron DeSantis. That is so cool. Yeah, Salty Pure Blood. Salty Pure Blood says, dude, if I was a Floridian, that would be on my truck. I'm sure it probably is already. I'm sure it's probably on a lot of people's trucks now. Now that's a bumper sticker. It'd be a great t-shirt too. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It would be. Oh, look at this. I think Gabby's calling me. Should I pick up? Hello?
Hi.
You're live on my channel right now.
Oh, sorry.
You want to say hello to everybody while you're here?
Sure.
Go ahead.
Hi, guys.
Gabby saying hello. Were you calling me just to talk?
I didn't call you to tell you about my day.
Oh, Mommy's off work right now if you want to call and talk to her.
Okay.
All right. I'll talk to you later. Love you.
Love you too.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, hold on a second. Looks like Sharon called me.
Your call has been forwarded to an...
Is Sharon calling me? Let me try this one more time. All right. Parkland says, yeah, that's a great state flag. The Texas flag is still epic, though. The only flag that can fly parallel to the American flag. Oh, yeah, very true. Very true. What else we have here? What's for dinner, Gabby? I don't know. I don't know what Gabby's going to have for dinner tonight. I'm sure it's going to be something she picks up or something, I'm sure. There we go. Yeah, definitely. Thank you, Linda Hayes, reminding everyone to hit that subscribe button. Click the subscribe buttons and the bell icon for the notifications. Please let all the ads play and to the end. Support Frank's and Cheryl's channels. Thank you all. Yeah, as soon as we get ads on here, the ads that are currently playing on our videos, if there's ads that play on our videos right now on this channel, we're not getting any of that money because YouTube passed a policy at the beginning of the year this year where if your channel was not monetized, they could still play ads on your channel. That's what YouTube did. So a lot of small-time creators that were not monetized, I know, were really upset by this, and rightfully so because they're playing content on front of their videos. So, Magamaniac says, "I'm scared of them Florida Gators." Pork Lamb says, "Making tacos and burritos. Man, that sounds good. That sounds yummy." Mostly Peaceful says, "I'm cooking some catfish tonight. Does anyone have any good recipes?" I've never cooked catfish before, so I definitely don't have any good recipes for you. Salty says, "Best recipe for catfish is take the catfish, put it aside, and grill up a steak." Oh, I concur. I concur. So, Salty Pure Blood, I concur with you on that one. But I'm sure Mostly Peaceful Conservative makes a very good catfish, though. Lala says, "I love fish." Yeah. I'm not a big fish eater. I know Sharon occasionally will make things like tilapia, and she makes it pretty good. She cooks it with like squash and zucchini, and she puts some spices, and she like puts in like foil, and then she puts it in the oven and cooks it out of there. So and she puts some other stuff on it. I'm not entirely sure exactly what she puts, but it always turns out really good. I'm always like, I don't want fish, and then she cooks it, and it's actually pretty good. And I'm like, okay, fish is all right. Mostly Peaceful says, come on, man. I'm in Oklahoma. It's a staple here. Remy says, got to go. Grill is hot for a rib eye. See you guys on live stream tonight. All right, Remy, I'll see you tonight. Have a great one, man. Hey. Aircraft Sparky in the chat. Shabbat Shalom. Hello, my friend. Glad to see you. Aircraft Sparky will be joining me tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern time. He'll be on the main channel tonight. Wanted to come and hang out, unless he wants to come in and talk about his Disney trip with us. I don't know. Sparky, do you want to come in and talk about Disney, or are you busy? You're probably eating dinner too. Everyone's eating dinner right now. Dr. Asami says, ribeye. Yeah, ribeye sounds terrific. Sure does. Yeah, Remy. Yeah, we'll see you tonight, Remy. Aircraft says, about to go grab dinner. All right. That's all good. You maybe we can take a segment tonight and talk about your trip to Disney, and talk about your lightsabers that you built. That'll be fun to talk about. Hey, Elizabeth K, welcome. Glad that you're coming by this evening, hanging out with me here. We are in an open session. We're just chatting. So anything you guys want to talk about, anything you guys want to ask, it's a free chat. So whatever you guys want to, wherever you guys want to take the chat to. Dr. Asami says, grab dinner before it grabs you. That's right. Stay away from here says, get on Gab TV. All right. Please get on Gab TV. Sparky says, how did them hours looking? We're getting close, Sparky. I was just sharing with everybody the gap of difference between what YouTube monetization screen shows versus what the analytics screen shows. And it's about a 800-hour difference in what both of them are at. So one says we have 4,300 hours, which is the analytics page, and then when you drop down to the monetization page, it shows that we're at 3,500. So I don't know how far behind it might be, or if it's accurate. I don't even know at this point, but I know we have a lot of hours as far as the analytics are concerned. Shalom, Nek, means peace upon you. Shalom, Alakaim. Shalom. Yeah, get on Gab TV, please. Says stay away from here. Yeah, I have to take a look into that. It's definitely a little. I have not explored Gab TV, so I have a couple friends of mine that do run on Gab TV, so I may take a look at it through them. Aircraft says that takes close to a week to update properly. Okay, so we might be at that hour mark already, and it just hasn't updated then. But I'm just gonna keep doing streams, so I just want to be way over now. We're just gonna be way over, right? So yeah, we'll see when it updates here. Doctor says, are you ever going to do simultaneously live streams on all platforms the way Salty does? Yeah, I should. Oh, we got Sharon calling. Hold on a second. Hello.
I got you a double steak burger.
Double steak burger. Say hello. You're on the stream.
Hi.
Sharon says hello, guys. She got me a double steak burger from Steak and Shake. Yes. So.
And I got a garlic burger, and I guess Gabby's coming home. She got.
Really? She's coming home? She's coming to crash our party? It was only going to be you and me tonight?
No, it wasn't.
It was only going to be you and me tonight? No, I was going to kick Aubrey out too.
One of these days we're gonna be sad when nobody comes home.
Yeah, for real. Everybody's saying hello to you in the chat.
Hi.
She was texting me telling me that she was mad because I was streaming without her.
Yep.
Can you believe that she was mad I was streaming without her? Somebody has to stream, babe. You got to go work. I got to do the stream. Oh, goodness. Everyone's saying yummy. Aircraft says Steak and Shake is tasty.
They're the best.
Yeah, we hadn't had steak. Well, this is the first time eating Steak and Shake in a long time for me. I know you've gotten it past couple times when you've been at work, but it was the first time you had gone, and probably about a month ago, it was the first time you had gone back over there.
Right, because I didn't think that they were open. Well, somebody said that when they go during lunch, they get prime hours.
Yeah.
But it's like takes forever and ever. But they have always been super fast and like sweet and tell me I have a blessed day.
Yeah.
And it's always the same guy. He's super sweet.
I
think they make their own whipped cream.
They might.
It is so yummy.
When they make their milkshakes, I think they do them normal style. It's not like out of a machine or anything. I think they actually.
No, they hand it.
Yeah, so it wouldn't surprise me that the whipped cream would also be made in house.
But it's like one of those things like on Chopped.
Oh, maybe where they put it in the little thing.
I was gonna tell you something. Man, I forgot. It was good too.
Linda Hay says, I did not know until somebody said to make a playlist of Uniquely Us videos. Mine is 14 hours long, and I play it during the night on my tablet and iPhone. Thank you, Miss Linda.
Thank you, Miss Linda. See, when I go to work in the morning, I can't do that because I know I won't hear my phone.
Yeah.
And then I'll be fired.
I've been doing mine at night. Salty Pureblood says, I don't have a Steak and Shake or a Chick-fil-A. The food in Wisconsin sucks.
Thank you. I forgot I ordered chili.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Aircraft says he might drive down to Dallas for an In-N-Out burger. I've never had an In-N-Out burger, Aircraft Sparky. Yeah. Porkland says, I'm a big fan of Five Guys, but they're kind of pricey. So it's far and few between. I've had Steak and Shake a couple of times. May sound like blasphemy, but I wasn't super impressed.
What? Don't be a hamburger snob. Come on.
I would prefer Five Guys as well, but I remember when our family was really young, we had a really young family. Kids ate free at Steak and Shake.
Yeah, for real. Saturdays and Sundays, that's like the perfect thing.
Yeah, kids ate.
And they never adhered by the rules. Like they didn't even like ring up the kids. Because we had 3 kids and we always got them all free. Maybe because they knew us and we went there every week.
Cheryl Hype says, Sharon, do you deliver? Michigan's a little bit of a drive, though.
We had fun driving to Michigan.
Yeah, that was a very fun drive.
That was. We're going to miss these things when our kids are older.
Yes, we will. Miss Linda Hay says, missing you, Sharon. Marriage retreat was amazing.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you went there. Oh, that's so fun. Martha Swiss says, how are you guys coping over there in Brandon land? Greetings from Switzerland. Stay strong, Americans. Hey, thank you. Hey, appreciate you joining us from Switzerland. I've never met anybody. Yeah, never met a Swiss before. Oh, man, we always say, a lot of us nurses say, if we ever get cancer, we're going to Switzerland. Their cancer curing rates are like off the charts. Amazing.
Wow. Salty Pureblood said, In-N-Out is awesome, and I don't have that in my town either. Salty Pureblood, we don't have anything inside our actual town. We have to Subway? I was going to say Subway. We have Subway. We have a couple of the in-town restaurants, but outside of that, if you're looking for like one of those restaurants, we have to travel 45 minutes. But Sharon works in one of the towns that has those. So I think we have one near me in Wisconsin, says Lala. Pork Lamp says, we have a Whataburger here in
Texas. That's my favorite for sure. Honey barbecue chicken strip sandwich is the best.
Oh, that sounds really good.
Yeah.
I'm just hungry. Like, I was ordering and I was like, can I have this and this and this? And he was like, is that all, ma'am? No. Okay, is that it? And I'm like, no. Hold on, let me look.
Yeah, we have a Whataburger here in Tallahassee.
Yeah, that was pretty good. We went when we were so poor one Christmas, and we went on the 23rd because you didn't get paid till the 23rd, right?
Yeah.
That was just a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we had like, what did we have, like $100 for each kid?
Yeah, it wasn't a whole lot.
And that was the Christmas that they cried.
Oh, that's when I got them like a Chromebook and stuff like that. They wanted like a MacBook or whatever, or actual computer.
It was a different.
Yeah,
They weren't being like selfish kids or anything.
No, they were just kind of disappointed in some of the gifts they got because they were hoping to get something different. Like, I think that's the year we
truly didn't get anything right. I don't think. Yeah, Gabby got the art supplies, right?
Yeah, and she like put a brave face on the entire time, and she like cried afterwards.
We went in her room afterwards, and she was crying, and we were like, "What? I don't really draw anymore." We were like, "What?" Aww.
Yeah. Hey, Jose Diaz, welcome. Masco, hey, you said Whataburger is way better than In-N-Out. But I can't say that I will definitely get my California card pulled. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I guess the In-N-Out burgers are really big in California. I think they originate in California. So yeah, Whataburger is a Texas restaurant chain. So
That sounds good right now.
Yeah. What does?
Everything.
Oh. Yeah, Miss Linda says, Five Guys, love it when they add the extra fries. Yeah, you can never complain about the amount of fries they give you at Five Guys.
No. And their hot dogs. I don't know. The hamburgers, I mean, I'm sure that they're good, but man, their hot dogs with A1 sauce on it. It's my go-to. And sometimes mayonnaise also.
Yeah, what is that? Has anybody had the A1 sauce and mayonnaise on their hot dog?
And the hamburgers. If I do get a hamburger, it's mayonnaise and A1.
I about lost my lunch when Sharon did that. I was like, ooh, ooh. Have any of you guys ever put A1 sauce and mayo together on either a burger or a hot dog?
Well, if they haven't, they probably will now.
No, I'm probably saving them if they haven't.
Oh, it's super good. You just don't like mayonnaise.
I don't like mayonnaise. You're absolutely 100% correct on that. Definitely. Yeah. So let's see here. Looks like my chat stopped, or is it stopped on both? There it goes. Okay. Dr. Asamia says, I hate mayo. Lala says, I'm going to try it, Sharon.
Thank you. It's really good. And then that must be something gourmet or something to split your hot dog in half.
Yeah, I guess so. That way you can put all the toppings in it, I guess, so they don't fall off the side. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Salty Pureblo likes only plain hot dogs.
That sounds good too.
Yeah, Frank David doesn't like anything on his hot dogs either.
He doesn't like hot dogs.
Oh, he doesn't like hot dogs. That's right. Yeah.
He'll eat them though.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not big on the hot dogs. He'll rather have a hamburger. Yeah, they do upset his stomach. Aubrey eats hot dogs. So does Gabby. But you also like sauerkraut on your stuff.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, Sharon.
Yeah, like piled high. They had it at work the other day. I was tooting, and I kind of felt bad for my patients. Oh.
Dr. Asamia says, if you don't like mayo, why is your P.O. box there? Very true.
What?
Very true.
Oh, yes, very true.
Doesn't like hot dogs. Banish him, says Wayne.
The American tradition.
Yeah, horseradish is the bomb.
Ooh, that sounds good too.
Yeah. Dave Simmons doesn't like mayo. Yeah.
Y'all, that's just. Mom likes Miracle Whips. Now that makes me gag now. I used to eat it, and now after having real mayonnaise, like you can actually make your mayonnaise too. Like we've made mayonnaise before with Trim Healthy Mama, and it's basically just oil and egg yolk. But yeah, that was yummy. But Miracle Whips, like, ugh.
Linda says I like Jet Ship with horseradish sauce on my fries.
What's Jet Ship?
I don't know. What is Jet Ship, Linda Hayes? Dr. Insomnia says if you get sick, avoid a Mayo Clinic. Wayne says, just kidding, Frank David. Much love.
I talked to a pulmonologist today about Dad's lungs.
Yeah.
And that's where they said that they do the hyperbaric therapy was the Mayo Clinic.
Okay.
But I thought he was going somewhere in Tallahassee.
Salty Pureblood says jalapeno ranch is my fry sauce.
Ooh, that sounds really good.
Miracle Whip is gross, says Sam.
It is disgusting.
Dr. Insomnia says don't celebrate Cinco de Mayo. He's going to pull out all the puns he can out of this now. Lala says I love sauerkraut. Make German pork chops and sauerkraut, and I love tartar sauce on my fries.
Oh, you know what's the best? And I think that you like the actual pork from this, babe, but you don't like anything else. But like a pork tenderloin, and you put it in the crock pot, and then you cover it with like 1 or 2 cans of sauerkraut, and then put carrots in amongst the sauerkraut, and oh my goodness. It's seriously the best thing ever.
Oh, it is. Does not sound like the best thing ever.
You ate it?
I don't remember eating that.
It's like a sweet and sour pork almost.
Oh.
Well, the carrots make it sweet, but
Dave Simmons says I use salsa on my lot of fries. Salsa with French fries?
dude, that does sound gross.
Sorry, Dave, I'm not with you on that one. I like salsa, but I don't know if I would eat them with my French fries. Wayne says, do you guys take money orders for donations?
That's a hard one because we have to give our last name out.
Yeah.
We don't want to.
Yeah, so no, we don't do money orders for donations. Sorry, Wayne.
I think we... No.
Yeah. Linda says, I don't like Miracle Whip either.
That's all that Mom and Dad like. Oof.
Yeah, Salty Beerblood said there's a severe lack of German restaurants in America.
Oh, we went to the German restaurant with Sparky.
Yeah, we did. That's right, guys. It was they had all
Beer garden.
Yeah, they had all the traditional German fixins and also a German polka band, right?
Yes. Oh, that was the best.
Linda said,
what was that stuff called, babe?
Which
It
stuff?
was the Coke and orange mixed.
Yeah, orange orange, yeah, I guess the orange Fanta, Fanta and a Coke, and they call it Stizzle or something like that. Sparky would know if he was still on. Linda Hayes said it was supposed to be ketchup when she that thing that she had mentioned, it was ketchup. Ketchup and horseradish sauce, she said.
That's all that is shrimp sauce.
Shrimp sauce, okay.
That's all ketchup. That's all that shrimp sauce is.
Yeah.
That sounds really good, actually.
Lala says, Sharon, exactly, we have the same taste in food.
See, we could go be buddies.
Porkland says it's called a schnitzel.
I thought that schnitzel, what was that? I thought it was just pounded meat.
No, it's SCHNITZEL.
I thought that was pounded meat.
I don't know. I think that's what he said it was. I'm just saying what Pork Lamp said.
Because I got schnitzel, and I thought it was going to be way different than what it was.
Yeah.
Because I really did not like it. And Sparky said all it was meat that they literally pounded flat.
Yeah. Lala says, I love German food. My mom taught me how to make German food.
Oh, that sounds good. My mom would really enjoy that. That is something that I'd like to take my mom to do, is go to Epcot.
Yeah. Star Love Patriot says, has anyone here tried bichichos? It's BISCOCHITOS.
I don't think so.
Now, they are in a new Mexican cookie, generally made around Christmas time. Huh. I know there's some Mexican cookies that they make here in town, like Mexican bread, sweet bread.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what those are called, though. Linda Hayes.
Mexican sweet bread.
Oh. Yeah.
Or shortbread.
Shortbread. Linda Hayes says, I love German potato salad.
Mm-hmm.
Spatzel. That's what it's called. I can eat a dangerous amount of spatzel. Is that other German food, I think.
Oh, remember the rolls? Oh, my goodness.
Oh, the rolls were amazing.
I could have eaten about 10 of those.
Yeah, those were good.
Mm-hmm. But when you're at a buffet, you don't want to get all the bread, but I really wanted to take it in my purse.
Yeah.
They probably would have escorted us. Why did you get escorted out of Walt Disney World? I took the pretzel roll.
The pretzel rolls were really good.
They were super good with that little weird butter.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I was going to tell you. So I got the best recipe for bread pudding, and I wanted to make it today, but it's going to have to be tomorrow because I don't have the ingredients. But the ladies in our cafeteria at work, I don't know, like, I don't like bread pudding at all. And then it looked good one day. And so I got it, and I went back and I got seconds. I was like, can you please give me a huge serving and I'll take it upstairs and eat it. And so I asked her for the recipe 2 days ago that I worked, and she was like, oh, honey, there's no recipe. I just pour until it looks right. And I'm like, no, but really, I need the recipe. So today I hounded her. So she gave me some kind of a recipe to follow, and we are going to be making bread pudding. So we'll have to do a video of that because we have some amazing cooks.
Sounds like,
and that's not normal at a hospital. Like, but I love our cooks, and
sounds like a fun thing for you and Gabby to do.
Yes, Gabby would enjoy that, actually.
Wage War, he says, LOL, I am streaming also, but running in the background for your hours. Thank Wage War, I appreciate that. Jose Dez says, do you mean Buenos? Maybe. I don't know if he's referring to us or the salty or the Patriot person. The Joker says bacon and cabbage tomorrow for dinner. Here in Ireland. Oh, nice. Ireland. That's really cool. Hey, thank you, Joker, for stepping by. I love bacon. I'm not much of a cabbage fan, though, but I'm sure you make it very good. Seven God is awesome. Says blessings, Frank and Chet. I'm just dropping by to say hello. Well, hello. Lala says I love all ethnic foods. Yes. Salty Pureblood says my grandmother once put ribs in her purse to take home. I wish I was lying. That's epic. That is epic, Salty Pureblood. Let's see here. Linda Hay says, you pound the pork chops and put them in crushed cornflakes, and then you fry them. Then there is a gravy with vinegar in it. Yummy. That sounds actually pretty good. Sam says, I'm getting a big rack of ribs this weekend, and we'll be cooking over an open fire and trip next with a tripod this next weekend. Barbecue sauce. Yes, please. Sam, whatever you do, do not invite Salty Pureblood's grandmother because she will take a whole rack with her home inside her purse. Lala says, I love cabbage. Yeah.
Yeah, Sharon likes cabbage too. I'm not a big cabbage fan. I'm not going to lie. I'm not a big cabbage guy. But I'm sure that what you guys are making there is probably very tasty. So let's see. Let's clear out some of my stuff here. All right. Oh, there you go. We lost you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, somebody was talking about making bacon and cabbage, and they live in Ireland. That's what's for dinner tomorrow.
That sounds super yummy too.
Yeah.
I think that we're gonna grow cabbage, and I don't know if my grow chart was right because it says that I can plant a lot of stuff right now, and I don't think that it's true. So we'll see.
Pork Lamp says barbacoa is absolutely great in tacos. Such a great cut of meat for that, but just don't tell your kids what part of the cow it comes from. LOL.
Do you guys use what does it call for? It's a very expensive cut of meat. What kind of meat do you use?
Hey, Pork Lamp, what type of what's your cut that you use from the meat for barbacoa?
I think it's a brisket that we
brisket.
Like our recipe calls for, but usually it's too expensive, so we use literally whatever type of meat that we have.
Yeah.
I think we do pork a lot.
Salty Pureblood said his grandmother one time smuggled out barbecue ribs in her purse.
That's so funny. It does sound like something that I would do, but I'm too afraid of getting kicked out because they'll revoke your passes.
Yeah.
And I feel like we pay way too much to.
Yeah. Pork Lamb says corn tortillas, barbacoa, lime, cilantro, and some avocado.
And onions.
And onions, yes. Yes. Hey, Animal. Hey, man, welcome. It says, hey, Frank, I like the new lights. Yeah, man. They're good now. I got them all balanced now. I feel better. I bought new lights, by the way.
I heard you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we do barbacoa quite a bit.
Yeah, barbacoa is
on special occasions.
Yeah. Pork Lamb says, so barbacoa is traditionally head meat, the meat around a cow's face.
Yeah, we don't use it. Oh.
Yeah, I don't think that's the cut we use there,
No.
Pork Lamb.
We try to get the cheapest piece of meat for barbacoa because, I mean, you do it forever and ever, and it's lean and yummy no matter what you use for it. So you can use a cheap cut of meat. That's why I like it.
Sam says, crab ragoon smuggler here at the Chinese buffet.
Those suckers are expensive. It's like $7 or $8 for 4 of them. 6 of them, maybe.
Salty Pureblood says, how did this become a food conversation again? Sharon picking up Steak and Shake.
Yes. I just don't want to come home and cook. Like, I did that a couple days ago, and it was awful. And the dishes are still sitting in the sink.
Star Love Patriot says, food combos are always awesome. I love hearing about new foods. Linda Hay says, at Pork Lamp, we called that the souse meat, all the meat left in the head of the hog. She had the little green face emoji that went along with that.
Oh, that's gross. I still remember when one of my managers was telling me that he was so country that when they would like fry the squirrel, his favorite thing was to suck the eye sockets until the brain came out with a skunk, and he like did the sound that it would make, and we were all like, look.
So drinking the brains of the squirrels?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, I don't think I could do that ever. Well, maybe if I was hungry enough, I guess. I don't know if I would ever be hungry enough to eat. Who knows? I don't know. I don't want to
have to be put in that situation, but I wouldn't do it leisurely. Would that be something like, yeah, you got squirrel brains on the menu here?
And I was thinking about like why we have so many cats. I wonder if people would, they got too bad, they would come steal our cats and like eat them.
No, we would eat our cats first.
No, we would not.
It'd be Chinese food. We'd be making Chinese food.
Gosh. That is one thing that I could never, ever, ever do.
Pork lamb sets, the real traditional way that they do it in Mexico is they dig a hole in the ground and fill with coals and throw a cow head into the pit wrapped in foil. It slowly cooks and the meat just falls off.
Well, I don't think that my friend did that, but Virginia does that a lot.
Yeah.
My friend, they do, and then the banana leaves on top of it.
Right.
Is that what you're talking about?
Well, he didn't put banana leaves in there, but yeah, I've seen that done before. Pork lamb says, don't knock it till you try it. And lengua or cow tongue is good too.
Oh. Remember, like when our cows used to lick us same?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
they would lick your whole arm, like sucking into their mouths.
I kind of miss our cows.
I don't at all.
I do. They were sweet.
I do when they stayed in their field. Evil thing.
Salty Pureblood said in Louisiana, they do this thing where they suck the brains out of crawfish. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't do that in Florida, do you? Not that I'm aware of.
That's disgusting. Sorry. Hey, I just figured out how to turn the back air off. By the way, you left me with like no gas.
I left you with enough gas to get home, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Hope.
Let's see here. Star Love says pork lamp. My dad used to make our Thanksgiving meat like that every year. I miss the meat, the way it was cooked that way. Linda Hayes says, I went on a gambling boat with 3 aunts and a cousin. All 3 had Ziploc bags, put steaks in their purse, and ate the steaks all week. I'm hungry now. No, head hog cheese. Lala says, did you all eat your cows? Yes, we did. They were tasty.
Oh, yeah. We're still eating them. I don't know. Some of them, I think because our butcher vacuum seals, like they used to, and it worked out so much better, but I think it just took so long. They used to wrap it just in the paper, and I would prefer that much more over what they're doing now, but they're just vacuum sealing it. And a couple of them have come undone. We need to go through the freezer.
Yeah.
That would be a good video.
Mm-hmm. Lala says, my parents bought a pig and it ended up on the kitchen table.
Yes.
No, that's why we that's why we have the animals to raise to eat, not just to have as pets. That's why they try to tell you not to get too attached to them.
Yep. Could you imagine like eating a lamb though? Something that was really sweet.
The cows,
pigs are ugly.
The cows were really sweet.
Yeah. No, not that last one.
Linda Hayes said, just don't touch my doggy.
Yeah. I couldn't imagine like killing and eating our animals. That would be sad.
Yeah. We definitely wouldn't eat Soul though.
Our neighbors could have him.
Salty Pureblood says crawfish is like a shrimp that lives in the mud. They call them mud bugs.
I know, and I've never had one, and I just don't think I could stomach that.
It's like a mini lobster, babe.
Yeah, it's gross. I don't like lobster either.
Star Love Patriot says, my uncle goes once a year to get crawfish and made me try them. They are actually good, except they're so ugly.
I'm sure it's something that we would actually like. Yeah, we haven't decided what we're doing for Christmas yet this year. I don't know if we're going to try to do another seafood. I guess it depends on funds.
Yeah.
Because we usually, for Christmas Eve, we do a sandwich platter thing that we make ourselves. So, like, we'll go get a bunch of meat. And never fails that the one that we get the least of is the one that everybody wants.
Of course.
We gotta fix that this year. I don't know. But this year's gonna be a small Christmas. Like, next year, our family's gonna be more of the family will be here.
Yeah. A lot of the family spread out this year, so next year we'll have everybody back closer together again.
Trying to decide what we're gonna do for the holidays, and Frank just wants to stay home.
I do. I don't want to go anywhere.
I even offered to go to his parents.
We're not going to my parents.
No.
Whenever we go to my parents, we always end up in a fight. Yeah, we're not going to my parents.
Yeah. But we wouldn't have to stay there.
We would still want to go to my parents. Not at all. Sorry if you guys are watching this. We're not coming.
So I don't know. We've thought about a couple things because we were trying to start a tradition of always going to a theme park, but it was so crowded that day.
I don't remember it being crowded. You remember it being
was.
crowded. I don't remember it being crowded.
Well, I kind of have a phobia of, and this was way before COVID, of people like getting too close. Like I like my personal space. And a lot of foreigners like to like stand on top of you. So COVID kind of like was really nice for me because people don't really get that close. But I remember like being super upset that people were totally invading my personal space. Like I could feel them, and a lot of them do not wear deodorant. So it was like gagging.
Hello, Salty Army's Legion.
Waiting in line for Shrek.
I do remember that. Salty Army Legion says, hello, Frank and everyone. Mark Dice mentioned Bryson in his video today. How many more hours, Frank? We're not sure, to be perfectly honest.
They're not counting all our hours.
Yeah, Sparky said they might be behind a week on counting them. So
I need to get their crap together because they're running ads a lot.
Salty Army's Legion. Currently, the analytics on the on YouTube shows that we have 4,300 hours, and the YouTube monetization page shows that we only have 3,500 hours. So at 800 hours difference is where it's at right now. So I'm hoping that it's running behind, but we'll see. So I'm going to continue to try to do these live streams until we hit them one way or another. Oklahoma sounds wild. Though be survivors. Mountain oysters too. Mountain oysters. What is a mountain oyster?
Yeah, what is that?
I'm trying to scroll up, see if anybody had mentioned. In Oklahoma, we eat squirrel brains and scrambled eggs, and yes, we suck the crawfish brains too. That must be the oysters that they're talking about. The mountain oysters is the squirrel brains. Salty Army Legion. I actually had Bryson on. What was it? Thursday. Thursday, he came on and he talked about what happened with his music videos. So yeah. So I don't want to toot my own horn or anything, but I had Bryson on first to talk about all of it.
Bryson is an amazing guy.
Yeah, he is. He's a great guy.
And it takes a lot because I am not into rap, and Frank David still like try to play something. Mom, you gotta listen to this. I'm like, no. But when I listen to his lyrics, I am super impressed.
Yeah. Yeah. Somebody says,
I was trying to find the MAGA hat thing today. I was sitting there. We actually had a super good day at work, babe.
Yeah.
But I was trying to find the Jimmy Fallon where he made fun of the MAGA hat challenge.
Yeah.
But I was like, it was free advertising for Frank because he had his shirt on.
I did.
I can't find it anymore.
Oh, mountain oysters are cow balls.
Ew.
That's what that is.
Oh, you were there, Salty Army's Legion. Yeah, I remember you being there. Sorry, it's a couple days ago. It just feels like a long time ago. Hey, that's what it is. Hello, I'm definitely not a fan of them at all, but you only get one life. Does anybody remember watching the what was it? It was Chevy Chase. And it was like the vacation movies, and they went to Europe. I think it was like if you eat 50 of these meatballs, you get like a prize or something, or a name on the wall. And he got to like his 48th or 49th meatball, and then they told him what it was really, it was like sheep balls or something like that he was eating. Like, oh. I don't know if anybody remembers that movie at all. It was Vacation, National Lampoon's Vacation European or something, European Vacation. I remember very vividly. Yes, not vividly. I barely remember, but that one scene I remember. I believe that's the one it was from. Yeah, Salty Army says it was National Lampoon's European Vacation. Lala says, yes, I remember that one. Randy Quaid. Sounds vaguely familiar. Deep fry anything and it's good.
I don't know about that.
You don't know about that?
I don't know about that. Yes.
Let's see here.
Hey, I like driving this car because I can actually see at night, but.
Yeah, it's your car.
But I don't get to drive it ever.
I'm just telling you, it's your car. You can drive it whenever you want.
Whatever.
Pork Lamb says, no, I never saw that one, but Vegas and Christmas vacations are classic. Yeah, the Vegas one is funny. I remember the Vegas one. My family watched.
Remember the
Ernest? Which one?
That kind of reminds me of those. Any of them.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like the Lampoons and the Ernest, that kind of reminds me of the.
Yeah, they're all over the top funny stuff. The original vacation movies when they go to like the amusement park when they get there and it's shut down, and he makes them open it up to. He's like, I just drove 2 weeks to get here.
Did they open it up?
He made it was John Candy, I believe, was the security guard, and he makes them go inside. Chevy Chase makes them go inside and ride the rides with him. He pretends he has a gun in his jacket. Wally World, that's what it was. Yeah, Sam, thank you. Yeah, John Candy was the security guard. Pork Lamb says, Ernest Goes to Camp and Ernest Goes to Prison are some of my favorite movies as a kid.
And Ernest Scared Stupid.
Ernest Scared. Oh, that's the Halloween one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And the way they defeat the monsters was unconditional love. They had to go up there and give them hugs, and they melted. Huh?
I think I watched these when I was too young, because about the time that like the stuff that you're talking about
happened,
I don't remember any of it. So I must have like had the attention span of a 5-year-old.
Linda Hayes says, gotta run. Johnny goes live on Facebook at 7. I will go back and replay. Love and hugs, Frank and Sharon. See y'all later on Let's Be Frank stream. All right, Linda, have a great one.
Bye, Miss Linda. Oh, tonight's Saturday, isn't it? Oh.
Yep, Saturday night.
I was thinking we were going to have a wonderful
we have Sparky.
family night.
No, we have Sparky on tonight with me.
Aw.
Yeah. Let's see here. All the Cousin Eddie stuff kills me. Cousin Eddie. What was Cousin Eddie from?
That,
the vacation movie?
Is that the big black guys?
Oh, maybe.
Or maybe I'm thinking of Fat Albert.
Hello, Dallas Emery. Welcome. Thank you for swinging by. This is just a chat stream that we're doing. Billion hours. I figure I do an actual live one where I was engaging versus a thing there. Cousin Eddie is Randy Quaid. Okay, from the vacation movie. Thank you, Dice Mofo.
Was I wrong?
Yeah. Sam said the movie was National Lampoon's Vacation, where they had we are going to Wally World. They had to Christy Brinkley in it and Cousin Eddie. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, Randy Quaid was, and he had to lend him money. He had to write him like a traveler's check or something. I remember in that Vacation movie, that first one. And they picked up their his wife's aunt, and she died on the way to Arizona, I think, or something. And she had been dead for like a whole day. They didn't even know. or when Chevy Chase eats the sandwiches, but the dog had peed on them, and he didn't know. Oh goodness! Oh goodness!
There's a big truck behind me, like tailing me.
Are you going slow?
Okay, darling, I'm just gonna go slower and just tick you off, because that's what we do here in Florida when somebody tails us.
Yeah, they drag the dog and the state trooper. I remember that scene. Aunt Edna. Oh goodness, Salty Pure Blessed movies used to be so much better. Yeah,
Really
yeah, the dog did die, but so did Aunt Edna. Aunt Edna also died as well. That was a great movie. Yeah, they were talking about the sandwich being peed on. Oh yeah, I remember that movie, Rat Race. I remember that movie. That had Don Knotts in it, I think.
This person behind me is probably feeding.
Because you're going slower now?
Yeah.
Somebody says, pray for Chevy. Is he in the hospital? Is he not doing well? I don't know anything about Chevy Chase right now. They left Edna on the front porch in the rain. It had Mr. Bean in it too. Okay, in that one movie, Rat Race.
Did he talk?
I don't know. I don't know if he talked or not in that one.
I love Mr. Bean.
Dom DeLuise. Yeah, I remember Dom DeLuise. Yeah. Rowan Atkinson. Yeah, my kids love Mr. Bean. Yeah, I know. We watched a couple Mr. Bean movies. I know JD liked Mr. Bean, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, can you track off her and see where she is?
Yeah, I can take a look and see where she's at. Let's see here.
Oh, I should have asked her if she wanted something to eat. I never asked. I think she's going bowling, though.
She asked me if she could go bowling.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Gabby. I'm looking for Gabby.
Is Gabby at Publix?
I didn't look.
At Paychers?
Aubrey's in Live Oak.
Can you not say that?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, she's at the bowling alley.
Okay.
I always forget. What did you ask about Gabby? If she was still at work?
Is Gabby at Paychers Public?
Hold on. Let me click. Yes, I think.
Okay.
Newberry. Yeah.
Which
I'm like the worst.
yeah, I know. Yeah, I like the shirt that you're wearing. I was like, you kidding me?
I didn't realize it until after I started streaming.
So put a piece of paper over it.
It's fine. Oh, goodness. Mr. Bean, man, like memories, Hello, Dr. Insomnia. Mr. Bean was an insomniac, but he won the race. Oh, he's the one that won the race. Okay. I don't remember that movie very well.
Insomniac.
Yeah.
He what?
Mr. Bean in the movie, he played an insomniac.
Tell me how he ran the race or won the race.
Do you know what the rat race was?
No, I have no idea.
It was like one of those.
I remember a movie that had all the famous people in it.
Yeah.
But I don't remember the whole context of the movie.
Dice says, I think in the future, in the very far in the future, hairstyles and clothes will be like the 80s styles. Oh,
What are we doing? Oh my goodness. Come on.
Salty Pureblood, you have a great one, my friend. He says, all right, I'm going to go let the stream run while I take care of business before this Freedom stream. See y'all later. All right, man. See you over at the Freedom stream.
Bye.
Let's see. People says, sorry, I had to leave for a bit. My brother-in-law came up and had to brag because he just got a bigger deer than I did this morning.
Oh, you gotta go look at that. Is Jake have the van, babe?
Yes. Yeah, God is good, Randall. Yes, he is. Yeah, so. Are you almost here?
Maybe 5 minutes at the most. I feel bad for the car in front of that truck that was tailing me because he's tailing them and his headlights are probably higher than their entire car.
Oh, wow.
And I'm sure that they're like bling blinded.
Yeah.
It just makes me mad when people tail people. It's rude.
It's rude to tell people?
It is rude. At least pass them.
Okay. Let's see. All right. Well, I guess we're going to go ahead and end the stream. And I'm going to get ready to go from here. And I got to get ready for the Freedom stream with Sparky. So I got to get a couple things put together for that. So I will see you guys a little bit later. Thanks for hanging out with me for the last 2 hours. Hey, Colonel Corn, he said, let's go Baldwin. Yeah, we'll probably be talking about that a little bit later tonight. But yeah, definitely. So I will see you guys at the Freedom stream. That's over on the main channel. That will start at 10 p.m. Eastern time. If you guys want to hang out with me there and Aircraft Sparky, we got a couple topics that we got lined up. I hope you guys will hang out with us if you guys can find the time. Brady Solon says, what would people say if they knew this was how I spent my Saturday night hanging out with me and hanging out with me twice? They would say, that Frank guy is a pretty cool guy. That's what they would say. All right, guys. Randall, have a great one. Brady, thanks for coming by. Colonel Corn. Yes, let's go, Brandon. Jose, see you guys later. Salty Army Legion, see ya. And I will see you guys a little bit later tonight. So thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you guys soon. God bless everybody.
Bye.
Sharon says bye, too.